Alright. Let's see if this is actually streaming. Is it? Is it streaming? Please? Oh yeah, it is.
My chest hurts.
Oh.
Can it be conscience?
Hi. Let me real quick just check. Right, how's the audio? Hello, this is a mic check. I want to hear myself on this YouTube video. Alright, that's fine. Hi. Oh, I didn't want to pause it. I wanted to read it. Alright, cool. I exist. Hi. I am alive, I guess. Anyway. Pathologic 1. Classic. Isidore Barak was murdered. That's fun. Where am I going? I need to convince you to let me in that building. Let me go. Let me in.
The outcome was to be expected, I'm afraid. Simon was doomed.
So you've come to meet with Simon, haven't you? What can I do for you now? Now it turns out that, yeah, he's been murdered. The conclusion success by the information at my disposal, same pattern, same signature. Well then who did it? You wouldn't believe it, his own son. Oof. Fellow came back after being away for quite a while. His father had sent him to study surgery when he was but a greenhorn. Quite a lot he has learned, huh? A wandering scholar turned evil to the bone. All of that just to grab the inheritance. Wait, so how'd you figure that out? In all honesty, it's hard to explain that to an outsider like you. But you believe in such thing as clairvoyance, Bachelor? Nah. Well, you should get to know my wife then. Or better yet, those who have already had opportunities to witness the power of her prophecies. Oh no, his wife is a professor. Someone who prophesizes. A prophesizer. Yeah, that's fine. Former doubters first and foremost. Rationalists. She's got something to say to you too, by the way. So your wife's called out Isidore's son specifically. Not specifically, no. But it all adds up. And the circumstances of Simon's death make you wonder too. Isidore's son arrived here last night. The timing speaks against him. It even matches the time it takes to get from the crucible to Isidore's house. That's not even enough. That's not enough. I'll have to take that investigation into my own hands. Is there anyone else who could be of help to me, apart from your wife? Yeah, also, like, he couldn't have murdered Simon. He would have no reason to murder Simon. It would be only to murder Isidore, but he's saying that they're the same, unless I'm missing something. There are a few good analysts in our town. Everyone is more or less superstitious here, except for one Yulia Lyricheva. Oof. Perhaps. A most level-headed and reasonable person. The only person to remain skeptical about Katerina's talents, too. Or just Katrina, I don't know. Without a shadow of doubt, she has her own picture of events. She always does. What is this Yulia? Not even like who, what? She came here with an engineering team when the town was being rebuilt. Did logistics, or maybe communication, not sure. They said she's a true expert in her field. Smart, yes, a polymath. Then the team left, but she stayed. She has my respect, but not my fondness. Very well. I will speak to this Yulia. The intelligent Yulia lives here. She may be my only ally in an attempt to put the fairy tales of this backwards place to the test of algebra and physics. Alright. Isidore lives there. Yulia lives there. Can I...
I've got a firm hand.
Why are you looking at me if this Simon's death was my fault? Okay. I guess he ain't doing shit. Alright, time to make my way over there. This is some nasty bit rate. Hold on. Will it change live time? Huh. It actually might have. Huh. That's kind of cool. Never mind. It doesn't seem to have. Still complaining. Anyway, I missed my turn. What is it, 9 o'clock already? Yeah, the stream's bitrate slow. Let me restart this. Watch the bitrate go up. It doesn't look like to gone up. Inconvenient. Anyway, time to talk to Science Lady. Oh, you are tall.
I should let some fresh air into the room, but I don't feel like it.
Yeah, I think she's a gamer. I seem to have lost any capacity for observation. My mind is out of tune. Things no longer add up. Wow. Thanks, ambient music. I had no trouble forming a trustworthy tessellation out of the most imperceptible contingencies. Now, I can simply not get my head around it. Could it be that I'm dying? The step air is way too thick. Thick air. Definitely the problem right here. It happens when people are tired. You probably haven't slept for a while, have you? Yeah, definitely means you're about to die. I'm sorry, but you are going to die soon. Sorry. Oh no. Herba Tvirine is in blossom. I grant you. But then it blooms every year. Every year the steppe is filled with its stupefying vapors. Oof. The issue I'm having, however, has nothing to do with fatigue or perplexity. It is just that I've lost my ability to make distinctive events coincide. Everyone has that ability. You don't seem to understand what I'm saying. Let me... Oof. This is pushing my pronunciation of vocabulary to the max. You don't seem to understand what I'm saying. Let me elucidate. A single word someone utters may precipitate the birth of their own murder. This line of philosophizing is barely an intellectual novelty, and it is particularly relevant in our neck of the woods. I sometimes feel like I could touch the notion of cause and effect with the tips of my fingers, but now I'm being tedious, I reckon. Yeah.
This girl is a changeling. She's not the murderer.
Ooh. So you've traveled all this way here only to find that both people you wanted to see were brutally murdered? Is this how the story goes? I do hope that your visit is not in any way related to these most unfortunate circumstances. This is such a loud background music, I need to turn it down, but I can't pause in this type of menu. I have to find whoever it is that killed Isidore and Simon. And I wanted to ask for your help. Sabrov told me that you have a gift for all manner of investigative inquiry. Or, I doubt I could do it on my own. Tell me plain and simple, what do you make of all this? Give me the answer to the assignment on the homework. I've yet to meet anyone who can help me in the slightest way to find the killer. Do you like Ava Yan? Nah, I don't know what to do. So I've heard. A wisecrack I know says that while you were trying to complete the portrait of the killer is busy painting yours. Hilarious, is it not? The hunter becomes the hunted. However, to put it bluntly, you have become the keynote of this particular plot. The intrigue is so rich, it will keep you busy for a week, if not longer than that. Sounds like a long game. Oh, would you do it if you were me? If you want my advice, I wouldn't trust what our feudals tell you. The perpetual triangle of influence means that every party concerned will do their best to use your authority to their own benefit. I'm not that conceited. Perhaps people of lower standing would not try to use me. It's more likely that people of such standing will be much too scared to cooperate. Given your position, you might want to try your luck with the shadow cabinet of local nobility, the women of influence. They know much more than the simple townsfolk, yet they care much less than the families in power. Who are these lady aristocrats? Lady aristocrats. Such way of saying it will be of relevance strictly within the specific context of values and perceptions characteristic of a backwoods hole like ours. The catch is that the aristocracy is not defined by birthright here. Rather, the status is gained by the degree of enigmatic fascination that a woman is possessed of. Questionable background, audacity of demeanor, you know, the whole assortment. You tell me what these affluent ladies are. Lara, Ava, yours truly, last but not least, Maria. I couldn't listen to Katerina if I were you. I wouldn't listen to Katerina if I were you. If I were you, her morphine habit has turned her into a walking corpse. The others, however, are liable to deceive. You don't like being lied to, do you? I can't stand it. It's better to die than lie. Or can't say I can care all that much. I can live with it. I don't know. Deception, lying. I think it's something. You look so sad. Oh, okay. More dialogue. Never mind. Not more dialogue. I just happened to walk into her and she started talking again. Awesome. Very, very cool. Do you like Ava Yan? Very much. I wouldn't be able to stretch to say I absolutely admire her. Weird. I expected you to have a different opinion of her. She dons the mask of absent-minded promiscuity. But this pose has nothing to do with what she really is. I'd be happy to be friends with her, but she does not understand me, and rightfully so, considering her eminence. I can't believe my ears. This man is like, what? What do you mean? Sooner or later, a fervent believer may emerge from within her, dissolving her completely in the object of her adoration. After which, she'll probably kill herself, but I'd rather talk no more of that. Alright. I gotta turn down the audio. It's actually destroying my brain while trying to say words. If this Yulia... Oh, that name is gonna be rough. Lyurcheva is genuinely capable of rational thought, then she is more astute than the majority of her contemporaries in this town. There are those who would believe that if I am unable to pinpoint the murder by nightfall, then I am destined to become the next victim. If my encounter with death is so inevitable, then I should prepare myself for it. As ludicrous as it may be, the thoughts send a chill down my spine. I gotta find who the murderer is. I've only been here for 2 hours to find the 2 people that I've been looking for to fight death itself have died. Allegedly murdered, which is unfortunate. Yeah. Alright, where am I going? What else do I got? Laura Revel. Yeah, I gotta talk to the ladies. Whatever they were called. I kind of forget what they were called. But the important ladies, the aristocrats. Laura Ravel lives here. According to Yulia Lyurcheva, a decent amount of local social events revolve around the girl. Her connections may prove to be invaluable. Alright. Time to walk for a minute while I go figure that out. Also, there was an event about someone... Hi, guys. There was an event about the people thinking there was a Shab Nakadur, and they were going hang someone somewhere in town. That'll happen. I don't know exactly where. My heart's crying for my poor children. How are my dearest doing? Is everything all right? Oh, women's share is hard. Would you kindly mend my clothes? Hey, yeah, sorry. My gloves, they're ripped. Can you fix them up? You got a curious town. I never expected to see something like this in such a remote place. Man, share is even harder. Wow. Everything will be fine. Everyone's tired of the endless construction work. We want some quiet. Is there a lot of construction? Not a lot. But I cannot shrug away the feeling that the world is changing all too quickly. The rulers invite architects from the capital, and they turn everything upside down. It's fun for the children, but a torment to us. I'm sorry to hear that. You have a tidy town. I haven't seen something like this for a long time. Hi, child. We know all about you. Oh boy. Shall we barter? What are you so happy about? We've almost caught the unseen cat. Wanna come see her? Where did you find such a cat? It's the famous pale cat. Her eyes are like translucent emeralds. Her fur is gray. And her body is completely transparent. How the hell do you find a transparent cat? So you can see its bowels. The light passes right through her. It's very pretty. But most importantly, she's invisible in the dark, and rodents can't hear her. That's how light her step is. She belongs to the pale obtuse. To the what obtuse? It's no use. I know you won't believe me anyways. Just come over and see the cat for yourself. When it gets dark, it's by the 12th warehouse. The password is hell frozen over. I'll do my best not to forget this intricate phrase. Hell frozen over. Where is it? Sorry. Yeah. The 12th warehouse. I'm interested in an invisible cat. Hey you, don't you mess with us. We know a thing or two about life. What are you pissed off about, bud? It has begun. A crushing blow to the soul and a halves is being prepared. There are almost 70 dog heads. No one will escape their doom. Who are the soul and halves and the dog heads? The soul and a halves have a soul and a half. I guess that's apt. And the dog heads have dog heads. You can see, it's a clash of ideas, a matter of principle. It's an us or them situation. There will be no mercy. You got some fierce games. A game to some, destiny to others. I hope you avoid manslaughter. Have fun. Don't kill people. You are terrifying. I heard so much about you. Ooh. What's in your pockets, pumpkin? That's so sketchy. Why so gloomy, pumpkin? I want Grandpa to get better. It's sad without him. Is your grandpa 6? My grandpa's dead. Oh boy. I don't think he can get better. I'm not gonna lie. But he died. Grandpa Simon is sick. You mean the other one is the same Simon? Different Simon? Probably different Simon. No one plays with me now. No one plays with me now. The grown-ups never let us into their games. Neither do the boys. He really loved you little ones, didn't he? Grandpa will get better. Now go play. Nah. Loved? Why'd you put it like that? He still loves us. And he's always well. Even the naughty ones. Sure, of course. Just a slip of the tongue. Grandpa Simon is also dead. Sorry. It's the truth. Do I truth at her? Yeah. Okay. She got truthed at. Hi. Yeah. What's up? It's all in halves. Got an opportunity to catch their breath. This is good. Now everyone will have time to prepare. Otherwise, we'd have to mourn our boys, and the halves would be orphaned. What halves? What in the world are you talking about? It's just a catchy name. Notkin says it's because each of them have a familiar. A cat, a dog, a crow, or a grass snake. Half a soul more than a normal person. Or a normal animal. I thought the locals believed that a normal person is supposed to have one soul. Isn't soul splitting only reserved for your step abominations by the local folklore? That's mean, but alright. Are you nuts? The Shabnak don't have a soul at all, although, perhaps, Notkin has finally done it. He's used to make fun of those old legends, taunted the steppe, played spirits. So perhaps the Shabnak came to show him his place. What do they do, those soul and a halves of yours? It's a lifestyle that's larger than life. If you join the soul and a halves, you have to adopt a pet. As you raise it, you change. Then when it's grown, it gets another way around. It goes the other way around. Your half begins to take care of you. And so, you are always together, bound forever. And what if the animal dies? I don't know. No half has ever died before. What kind of soul and a half are you, if your familiar can die? Well, they wouldn't take you in the first place. They wouldn't take you in the first place. 2 ins. Oof. Animal lifespan isn't that long. This soundtrack is vibing. Why y'all like following me? Hi. My heart's crying. You want to mend my clothes? I don't know what that number is. Hey, sketchy dude. Yeah, I talked to you before. Yeah. Have fun. Hi, tiny child. Well, that's startling. What's wrong with you? Well, you know, I'm leaving town soon. You know the train schedule. Could you put me in the way of the crude sprawl? Tell me about the theater. Oh, it's our piece de resistance. These guys like Russian. The place for the most significant things to happen. The shows they do. Puppets play about a shade, an orphan that came out victorious. A little thief girl and a scientist who made the world end. Lots of stuff. So it's a puppet show, huh? Not only that. They also have the masks to perform. They also have the masks perform every evening, but I'm not allowed to see those shows. I'm a little boy. I'm too little a boy. I see. Where's the theater? The theater. Oh, it's right there. I'll go take a peek at some point soon. You're the sketchy guy? No, but you're one of the normal NPCs. I don't know if I've seen you. Hey, don't mess with us. We know a thing or two. Oh, I do know you. What do you have for bartering? A painkiller. I don't know. I don't know what you like, but I don't really want to give anything away yet. Yeah, so this is the theater. Okay. Okay. Take a peek in the theater. I don't know what else to do. There's a murder. I need to figure out who the murderer is. The murderer. But I ain't know how. Everyone's looking at me like I'm an outsider. Almost like I'm an outsider. Knock, knock. Let me in. Oh, it's locked. Okay. My new friend turned out to be both well-known and well-informed. Yulia insists I consult her when I meet a dead end. Yeah, I mean, I'll go do that. It seems to be my only lead to talk to the people that are in the inner circle of women aristocrats. The navigation is weird. I don't know this place very well. Also, the render distance is kind of funny. Granted, this is a remaster of a 2005 game, so it's been a while. Pathologic 3 coming out, I think, next year. I could be off, but... Oh yeah, I was supposed to go to Warehouse 13. I would guess that the warehouses are in, by the station? From what little I've played of Pathologic 2, where you play as the Haruspecs. Drinking water makes me exhausted. I guess it's hard to drink water. Maybe it's bad water. I don't know. Oh, look, an empty bottle to fill up. These look like warehouses. Warehouse 12. What was it? Cold as hell? Something as hell? Alright, which one is 12? What does that mean? Notkin will have to sweat to break free from the dog's jaws. Who's Notkin? You'll know when the time comes. If he's still alive by then, that is. I've been talking about a game. A game to some, destiny to others. Do keep in mind, I have no part in this conflict. I am not someone who likes to die. I actually am the antithesis of someone who likes to die. Where am I? Rubens Prospectorium. I can like put stuff under the microscope. Hmm. It looks like you kill people in here. I don't know if I like that very much. Hi. You just spawned here. Yeah, you're doing your thing. I guess I can go to Bad Grief's lair. I bet the soul in the house. I don't know. The windows of this house are bricked in. That's the description of that building. Alright, this should be the house. Well. Is this Bad Grief's lair? Notkin is the kid, I think. I can't remember who's the dog head and who's the soul and a halves. Hi, that's a knife. Okay. Hi.
That changing lass was faster than you. Send her regards.
Bad Grief. You look a little bit different than the one in Pathologic 2. Welcome, dear guest. Give the man something to drink. Let him grab a bite. Sit him down comfortably. Show our big city guests some respect. And don't let him out until I say otherwise. Where am I? Ain't obvious. The Brotherhood of Thieves. That's where you are. You've got two options now. You do. Dine in hell with us, or run like hell from us. Let me go in peace. I'm a doctor. Since we just met, Doc, you go in peace. For the first and the last time. But next time, your exit will cost extra. Next time, it'll be you begging me to come. Or I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind.
What is to be, will be.
Got any good stuff? Hey, Grief, who killed Simon? You think I did it? I'm not thinking anything. I'm just asking the question. Asking, huh? I like how he's like cooperating. I'm like, hey, Bad Grief. Yeah, who do you think killed Simon? Right after he's like, get out. Or we'll hunt you, or like you're gonna die, or whatever it was. How can a man that's been fooling around with them afterworld shenanigans not die? Ain't nothing good about sticking your nose to where us humans are neither welcome nor wanted. Don't trouble until trouble troubles you, right, Doc? So you think Simon's been killed by a supernatural creature? It was done by one of your guys doing, wasn't it? Admit it. Nah. Supernatural creature. Even though I don't buy that shit. I got a feeling. Even though there's some funky people in this town. There's like the crow people and the mannequin dudes. No one's to blame for his death. It's all been coming to this, Doc. It was UT's death and it'll snatch you up. I've seen some shit. I've got experience, mate. So I know what I'm saying. And Simon did tease it. He saw it coming. Show me who's blaming a man or a ghoul for it, and I'll spit him in the eye. You only say that because your men are the first to come under suspicion. Don't try to weasel your way out of this one. People blame fate when they can't be bothered to bear responsibility for their own misdeeds. What's with that street hysteria? Women getting killed. Are those your men at work? That's interesting. No way. What is it called? The Shabnakadur? Yeah. No way. My folks are only catching tiny little fish in muddy water, nothing more. Would they go looking for trouble at times like this? Why would they cut beggars anyway? The ones after them, girls in the street, are your honest working bees, scared shitless. Got themselves hungover twiring. Got themselves grim fear knocking on the backs of their necks, and boom, batshit insane they go. You got a silver tongue, haven't you? Well, you got a keen mind, mate. Go find yourself a killer, Doc. You will. Each passing hour spawns a ton more of those. You're bound to catch at least one by the end of the day, I figure. I will. I'll find the one that will leave you even scared witless. That's funny. Alright, you look sketchy. Also, this place is not the vibe. This place is like, I'm gonna die. A place. I will go to the Soul and a Halves place. Granted, they might also try to kill me. I don't know. That seems to be a common thing. I don't think these people enjoy my presence. Oh? That's the station? That looks like a janky-ass station. But you know, I ain't complaining, I guess. So this is the Soul and a Half's place. Not the second floor. It's raining though. What's up, dude? So here we are, once again. No one's asking us. Gotta smoke. Take a look here. Can you repair this device for me? It keeps missing the target from 3 yards away. Sharpen this blade too. Me when my scalpel is missing shots from 3 feet away. I don't know what I'm cooking with that scalpel. Tell me about yourself. Me? Well, I'm a factory worker. The owner treats us like dirt, though. Well, I got me, my own house. Otherwise, I'd be stuck in that husk with the rest of them. No going out, not even to buy bread. You just sit there, gnawing at what you got stockpiled beforehand. They completely off their rocker. What are you talking about? The Terminary. And why? What, for what sins? Did we not handle the workload well enough? Well, might be so. But still, what are we to do now? Nah, home is best. Feels nice to have one. I can appreciate that. Moreover, living as a commune is warmer. Yeah, mutual support, team spirit, all that. But when you got one bite in 1,000 mouths, one gulp in 1,000 throats, support becomes irrelevant. They're starving, and therefore getting weak. You don't seem to be starving, Mr. Starve. We don't seem to be. How about you take off your big city goggles, eh? Just take a peek inside the Terminary. You'll turn your nose up at it in a split sec. That's where they seem to be starving, alright? It's 2 weeks off schedule, yeah? It works fine for the Providence squirrels. The rest of them are on their hunkers. So, stocking up was the right choice. Good for them squirrels. Damn. Got that RGB lighting. Hi. 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 You look like you're having the best time.
Murder, they say. Damn, no one can kill Simon Kine. No way.
That sounds so suspicious. This guy, I think, probably tried to kill Simon. What the hell you doing here, Doc? How'd you know I'm a doctor? Everyone does. I'm Chieftain Notkin. If you see a big gray cat around here, call him Artist. I will if he calls me Bachelor. I'm not really a cat person. Okay, do you know anything? I'm trying to interact with you. That's funny. Gray cat, you say? Hi. I guess I can go up these stairs. Most stairs, ladders, sorry. Most ladders I can't go up. I do want to go to the place with the windows that are boarded in. That's on my list. Then I'll head over to the place that I gotta go. Yeah. Ah, shite. What's your name? I honestly can't remember her name. Oh, but she's in this menu. Right. Ava Yan. I'll go talk to her after this. The windows of the house are boarded up. Yeah? Is there a door that I can walk in? That looks like a not openable door. Hello? Uh-oh. Who the hell are you? Hi.
Who lives without folly is not so wise as he thinks.
Vlad the Younger. You found me here? Oh, well, I'm not surprised. I suppose you're not too surprised by the fact that everyone knows about you either. Rumors of your arrival spread like fire. Why have you come? I have come for some sightseeing. I have no idea who this guy is. There was a particular incident yesterday by the spleen. The children were playing in the mud as usual. But then, suddenly, they ran away from the sandbox. And the parents noticed that their hands were smothered in blood. However, none of them were wounded. Neither were any of them surprised. Such a thing happens all the time. Yeah, no. When the worried adults came to the place where the children had been playing, they found nothing unusual there. Only sticks and stones. What do you make of it? Ah, your children play peculiar games. Nothing special. They probably dug out a dead cat. Nice to meet a person of a skeptical mind. I am Vladislav Olgimsky, the younger one. Of course. And you are... Oh, yeah. And you are, of course, Daniel Denkovsky? Yeah, that's me.
Katerina thinks Claire is a messenger from heaven. Yeah, right.
This guy was mentioned earlier, but I forget from where. Bachelor, I have news for you that should prove to be of interest. You seem to be looking for the killer, right? I'm listening. I'll have to briefly explain a few things to you. Have you already been told what the terminary is? Yeah, I've heard about it. Let's get to the point then. A case of pointless, aimless unrest has occurred in the hive mind's nest. The workers there are prone to lashing out from time to time, like beasts frightened by a storm. They rage, they howl, they gnaw at one another, an unsightly image of a mass uprising. What does this have to do with Simon's murder? Riots occurred in the terminary several times before. The mob goes crazy after a few days, and then they calm down just as unexpectedly. All of them at once. The sudden calm is just as void of reason as the unrest that had set them agog previously. Having a certain experience with the kin, we simply block the entrance to the zoo off until the riot defeats itself. And we usually lock them up beforehand. The evidence of an upcoming outbreak of mass lunacy becomes obvious in advance, and the terminary's Father Superior informs us of it. But Father Tai Cheek has recently passed. Aww. A curious coincidence, don't you think? Mass anarchy. Anyway, a member of the kin managed to run off into the town while they were busy taking measures. You think he's the killer? I think you and I can help each other, Doctor. You are looking for the killer, and I'm sure it is a runaway butcher. The title of a half-man suits him very nicely. The Canes claim that Simon has not been killed by a human hand, don't they? And our family doesn't need unnecessary unrest in the town. This butcher can babble, devil knows it, but his mind is most likely clouded with insane ideas. So you'd rather he keep mum about what is happening inside, or kept mum about what's happening inside. Why is your family so concerned about public order? Nah. You're correct. They barely know how to speak. But that only makes it worse. Half men, half beasts. If they start preaching, you'll feel as though you've encountered a doomsayer. I need this butcher to disappear. Hand him over to the Canes or simply kill him if it's a beast that attacks you. This reward will be hefty. Alright, I'll look into this. Where can I find him? He's most likely being harbored in a suspicious house. That and the crude sprawl, yeah. My father is a man of rather hard-handed disposition, and quick-tempered to boot. If he finds out the crude sprawl is concealing a fugitive, he'll make a mess. Pointless brutality serves no one. I'm looking for peace rather than blood, I'm telling you. I'll do my best to make sure you're right. Show me that house. Vlad the Younger is more than eager to get rid of some beast-like troublemaker. I wonder what the creature whose murder would not be considered a crime looks like. Okay. You are tall. Hi. I guess he's just chilling. He just lives there. Nice house, I guess. I'll go back and talk to the lady over here. Ava Jan. What time is it? Oh yeah. Impossible architecture. Normal. Nothing's weird about it. It's just custom. It's what they do here. Hello, lady. Man shares even harder. Lol. My reputation is still cranking. My health is fine. Hunger fine. Exhaustion, tired, immunity, middle. Yeah. Alright, Ava. You're one of them ladies, aren't you? Hello.
I'm having chest pain.
Oh. Unfortunate. That ominous singing outside the window is gnawing at me. Who could be singing at a time like this? I can't hear anything. What if I say I'm exhausted? Since you've decided to fight death, you'll have to be very careful. It's September. You'll be dying with every breath of our air. We're all dying with every second of our life. It's exactly that annoying phenomenon that I've challenged. But since you've heard of Fanatica's achievements, I'm not going to waste your time monologuing. What am I supposed to do? Not breathe your air? Should I have stocked up on the air from the capital? What does September have to do with it? The steppe is full of various herbs. They'll fill the air with dizzying vapors. White whip, twire, and swevery are dangerous in August and September, when the herbs surrender their juices to the sun. People tend to get headaches this time of year. Heart sufferers lie in bed with pains. My heart aches too. How do you people live here? Yeah, it sounds like hell. Twire is a rare herb, so usually it's bearable. But this year, it's unbelievably plentiful. The elderly say that it is phenomenal. Nothing like it has ever happened before. They think it's a bad omen. Well, I don't believe that, but the air is droning. Can't you feel it? Don't you feel dizzy? Yeah, the air is heavy, isn't it? You need to sleep often. Never go hungry. Drink more water. You need to look after yourself properly. If you feel sick, forget everything else and go get some rest. Otherwise, you may die of a heart attack or bleeding. Be careful, all right? It's like, wow, if you feel sick, you might get a heart attack. It's like, I don't know about that. Or if it's like, you know, you might, uh, you might die of bleeding if you don't feel well. Like, yeah, that's normal. Both my heart and mind are strong enough. The more I think and do, the faster I die? That's symbolism if I've ever saw it. I think I'm strunk.
I had a feeling you would come.
You really have nothing. Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do when you have nothing. You are well known and well informed. I'm not at a dead end, I presume. But it's time to go here. Go kill someone. I actually don't have a weapon. I'm not capable of killing anybody. I have a scalpel. I'm a surgeon. But I don't have a weapon. I'm also going the wrong way. Yeah. I can follow the railroad. You don't happen to have a gun, do you? You actually have rifle ammo and shotgun shells. I was not expecting you to have anything weapon-like, but you know what? I was proven wrong. You got a gun? You have alpha tablets and Meridorm. I've got a watch. And some other stuff. He only wants the watch, though. Hi, lady. You're a repairer. You got anything fun? Just Meridorm. Do you have anything fun? Do you want to trade presents? Sure. What do you got? More Meridorm. Okay. The warehouses is district as well, right? Oh yeah, I need to go to warehouse 12, right? Because the invisible cat. It is, but there's not much to tell about it. It consists of two parts. The first part, where everything that the town exports is stored, meat, sausage, ham, bone meal, and so on. The other one stores various hardware, and also the manufactured goods that the regular train delivers. How do I get there? That's in the knots. It's southeasternmost part, to be precise. To the east of the station. The meat warehouses are the ones closer to the station. The hardware ones are closer to the town. There's a railroad track running between them. Thanks. So that must be these two, which is where I was wandering around. Main quest. Yeah. I don't know if I can kill him. I don't have a weapon, so... Yeah, I can't buy anything from you, right? Uh-oh. Which tell me some info. So these are the warehouses. I forget which river is which, to be honest. I can't remember. One of them's the guzzle, and the other one is the gutter, and then the main one is the... I don't know. I'm trying. Yeah. Everything will be fine. Warehouses. Yeah. I'll go down this way to get across the river. Damn it. This place is a maze. I wish I had a compass. That'd be awesome. I'd be able to know where I'm going. Alright, here's the bridge. The statuses are doing okay. Railroad. Alright. I'll save it. Because I'm curious if I'll die by trying to not die. Because I have to deal with someone that probably is armed, or, you know, as at least per described, as a beast, right? I might get my ass kicked. I got fists. Yar. I can. Why is jump and block bound to the same button? Factory building number 4. The machine. Huh. Wow. I can use the arrow keys. That's kind of crazy. Alright. I think this is by the step area. Like, I think, like, everything out here is just step. Yeah, like, Grace's Lodge. Whoa. Big gate that leads to the outside that is seemingly open. Alright, I gotta take a left here and go probably die. I'll find out. Hopefully I can do it peacefully and just turn him in to not get killed. I gotta go around. That is a large, ominous shadow. The abattoir. I really took the long way. That's fine. Anyway, this is the terminary. I forget what this place is called. How's the house? Knock knock. I don't have a light.
Shabnaka deer is tracing the streets like bacteria in a vein.
Aspity. Do you know where to find clean water around here? Fresh water must be plentiful in this place. There's a river close by. You're one of the locals. I'm visiting this place for the first time. Yeah, honestly. And so I know where to find water. I'm just curious if you do. Ah, I see. I probably don't. All the water that comes from the steppe isn't exactly clean. Yesterday I inspected all the springs in the area. There seemed to be no more clean water around. That salty taste is everywhere. It's reddish color, and there are disgusting clots in it. It's reddish in color. Yeah, that's clots in reddish color, salty water. That sounds like blood. Where can I find clean water then? The townsfolk store it in homemade reservoirs. The modest supply should be enough to help us last at least a little while. But afterwards, we'll have to drink that bloody mixture. Yeah, it is bloody. That's gross.
Pins are sticking out of the pores of my skin.
I don't like that thought. What do you want, I wonder? There's a runaway hiding here. Take me to him. So you live here, huh? No, I don't. But seriously, what brings you here? Sir Outsider Doctor? I just want to inspect the house. You're concealing a killer. I'm just inspecting it. No one here is ill. In fact, there's no one here that could be of interest to you in any way. You're looking in the wrong place, Doctor. Vlad the Younger has a different opinion. Was it Vlad the Younger that dropped you a hint about a killer hiding here? That little spider. He simply respects his father and doesn't want to wash the dirty linen of his family in public. The dirty linen? Do explain. Big Vlad has plugged the terminary up for a reason. The butcher's mumbling is all over the place, but if you listen carefully, you should make out tales of such horrors that I get shivers all over. Thousands of people have lost their minds all at once there. Many have died. Something's brewing inside. Can you lead the runaway out of town? Take me to the butcher. I'll interrogate him personally. How did they die? Dunno, can't tell. The butcher will tell me anyway. You sure? Haven't you forgotten that he's crazed? If you think he'll communicate with you, you're mistaken. They aren't great talkers anyway, and they can only howl, growl, and bawl when they're under a spell. I can hold my own. Go on then. The butcher's in the hospice. The entrance is at the other side of the house. Don't come back here complaining afterwards, though. I'll deal with it. I must find out if the killer is hiding in the Doss house at the opposite side of the building. The butcher must be there right now. Darn barrel. I gotta go all the way outside. Wait a minute. There's an entrance. Yay. Oh, he's in the basement. That I'm not a fan of. You look so unbelievably angry. Oh, and he is speaking something. Ho. Holagout. Gorgoi. Ekgerken siakil. Olun ekya barag. Do tell me. Do kindly tell me. Do you even understand me? Okay. I am being ass kicked. Go away. Are you? Man's gone. Man's hiding in a box. What? Yeah. I was warned. And he did just start speaking letters. My guess is that's like the, I want to say, language of the steppe people here. I know you said don't come crying to you, but I kind of want to come crying to you. I just got my ass beat.
To tame his impertinence, Earth had disgorged a monster from deep within its bowels.
Your veins are all swollen. Does this Does being close to me make your blood stir? Was there anyone around that would want to see Simon killed? Heh. No one's seen that Shabnak yet. But everyone knows what he wants already. Do you know that a man-eater's victim feels the encroaching death? They know in advance they're next on his list, and so they walk about restlessly, waiting and waiting and waiting. And then the wait is over. That's how you can tell who's being hunted. You don't say. Why are you calling her a he? Yeah. That's interesting as well, because they, I think they guess it's a Shabnakadir, which is like a woman play man-eater. Yeah. I don't believe the man-eater is a woman. Anything is possible, of course. But I think it's sexless. Well, then you should have used they. Nah. You seem well informed. I think you fit this description very nicely. That's kind of funny. Aw.
We frequently do good to.
Aren't you a funny girl? Okay, yeah, I got my ass beat. Is there... I doubt I'd be able to deal with a brute of such ferocity. Yeah. I couldn't deal with the brute of such ferocity. Is there anything else on the map that I can do? Cloud the Younger, blah blah blah. Side quests are yellow, I think. Main quests are red. I guess I just need to start exploring. I think I should go to Anna Angel's house. Or Ungle. I don't know. That would probably be a decent choice. Up, left. This is the terminary block. What's up, dude? What's up, y'all? This place looks like a prison. I also don't know what that thing in the top left keeps popping up. I ain't never seen that. Like, I don't know what that is. It's not something in my inventory, is it? No. Yeah, it looks like this is the building. Someone of importance lives here. Hi, lady. You are alone, I think? Yeah. What's up?
I don't want to undress. What if there's something scary on my skin?
That's like the quick take off your skin, there's bugs in your skin. It's like, oh, that is really too much. Who the hell are you? Why have you donned this dreadful outfit? Wow, really, I'm getting roasted by this lady. My name is Daniil Denkovsky. What's wrong with my outfit? It's snakeskin. Are you a performer, a circus actor, a tamer? Tell me the truth. Calm down. I'm a scientist, a professor. Do you understand? I study death. I thought so. I knew someone like that would pay me a visit very soon. How horrible. What's horrible? Everything. Everything's horrible. You came to, you know, after me, right? I have no idea what you are talking about.
When you look her in the eye, your mouth just kinda opens up.
Aw. I think the wind is changing. Why are there so many outsiders in this town? Anna, I'd like to hear your honest opinion. Do you also find Simon Kane's death unnatural? Nah, not at all. How could someone living on, or perhaps even beyond, the edge of what's humanly possible not die? At least, that's what smart people are saying. Not my ideas. So Simon loved to challenge limits and restrictions, I gather. Indeed, he loved it, and he was good at it. You could bury him underground for a couple of days and he'd be totally fine. He was pierced with iron rods once. One of them broke his chest, but Simon didn't die. Tricks like these would have been incredibly popular in a circus. Oh, I miss the man. So who could have killed him? An envier? So you appreciated him as a fellow professional? Nah, envier. It just occurred to me that he could have killed himself. I mean, yeah, Simon, who said, I'm gonna go into my study called The Focus, which apparently no one else can go into and no one was there before. Those are a couple assumptions we have. But, yeah, no, that's like a fair thing. His spine broke and, like, he had a lot of... I haven't seen the body, but from what it's been described, it's like broken spine, a severe beating, like, I guess it's not too out of the realm of possibility that he could have killed himself. It just occurred to me that he could have killed himself. Why? I don't know. There's no one else that could have done it. No one, I mean it. Neither the biggest hater nor the most desperate beggar. I mean, in his case, suicide is way more believable conjecture than murder. Are you sure? Nobody is to blame for his death. I honestly believe that Simon was doomed. What he did was too much for a single person to handle. I feel my leg is being pulled. Stop pulling my leg and stop roasting my
Paint
outfit.
is peeling off me. So
Okay. Do you think he committed suicide? Let me check my list of people that shouldn't die. Are you one of them?
Shebnek is an evil man.
No. Invisible cat with translucent emerald eyes. Problem, red. Maybe it said ruby. I don't know. Anyway. Weird cat. That seems to be a trope in this game right now. Sabarov. Maybe I can go back to Sabarov and be like, I talked to some people. I couldn't find anything. What do you got? I do also need to get into Isidore Barak's house. And I don't know how. He's got guards, and Alexander Sabarov is like, ha, you can't get in, nerd. That's verbatim. Trust me. Knock knock. You have an upstairs? Kinda.
I
Alright.
will restore the order here, rest assured.
Nothing, not anymore. Alright, I can't do anything with you. Can I go talk to those dudes outside Isidore Barak's house yet? No. Hi guys, how you doing? I think I can go that way actually. Yeah, no, I can't. Never mind. Come in. I broke down the window. I think I'm saying right. Yeah. I gotta go around. Hey guys, can you let me in this time? Look, this is no place for you to be, sir. Kindly leave. Hey, Canadian apparently. The place is villainous and times are tough. What if some thugs or cutthroats come after you? I can't protect everyone. I can hold my own. Alright, they're both tying their shoe. Same thing. I'm gonna try something a little ballsy. Okay, it doesn't matter. I think I'm done for now. I gotta go do some stuff. I felt like I made a decent bit of progress, though. I hope y'all enjoyed. Reading out loud is weird. Goodbye.